Hi all, Sharath here. So today I'm here to give you some tips and tricks to do how a reading passage for IELTS examination. In the previous video I gave you a detailed orientation regarding the type of questions and the number of questions, the time and everything. So here I'm going to give you a few tips which definitely you can try, which we have tried and we have absolute wonderful results. Right. I would definitely say that, to do a reading passage, one must have very good reading analysis skills, because for IELTS examination, they are literally evaluating your comprehensive reading skills. Normally, the people who prepare, they don't have the basic reading skills, because we don't have a habit of reading newspaper, reading books. Of course, newspaper would say yes, because many people, they simply try to hear things more than reading, because it is a time-consuming one, many people consider, right? So definitely yes, you should give very much time for preparation. It is very essential part for the total practice for IELTS, because normally we practice, we don't find time to prepare. So in order to prepare, you have to improve your basic reading skills, later the comprehensive reading skills too. So for that, reading newspaper is the best option. Magazines, journals, articles, these all which you find very much comfortable, which you found interesting, try to spend more and more time in reading such kind of things. Then later do the practice, because you should have a very good source of vocabulary before appearing the examination, before approaching a passage. And second thing, it is somewhat psychological, because you should believe that all the 40 questions answers are there in the reading passage, right? So you have to search and find out. And normally, we every time focus on the very finest, the easiest method to crack this reading problems. But once you don't have the basic reading or comprehensive reading skills, I would say it will be very much difficult, even if you have lots of tips, techniques, tricks and everything for reading. So improve your basic reading skills. You can definitely score high. Then the psychological part I discussed, because you have the time, you have all the answers, your job is search and find out, right? Next is the time management, because everyone says they are not getting enough time to finish off the passage within the time. For that, of course, you need practice, but when you spend time to prepare your weaker part, that you don't have enough vocabulary, that you are not able to understand a structure, find space and time to improve such small things. So how we do here, I would say that try to finish off a passage within 45 minutes. So you can definitely divide the first 1, 2 and 3 passages in 15, 15 and 15 minutes. Right. So take the initial 3 minutes to read the passage, the question. Read the questions first. Then spend 5 to 7 minutes to skim and somewhat understand the passage. And spend the rest of the 8, 5 plus 7, so 12, then the rest 3 minutes. Use find time to search the answers and find out the correct ones. And after the 15 minutes, like when you jump into the 16 minute, whether you are done or not, skip to the next passage and do the same procedure, like spend 3 times initially to read and understand the questions, then skim the passage within 5 to 7 minutes, then the rest of the minutes find out the. So for a single passage, 15 minutes, you should practice. So you would be asking, whether it would be possible for me to do that? See guys, it is absolutely yes. It is a very big yes, because when you practice it thoroughly, you will definitely be in the track. Because initially you find very much difficult to do the thing which I have told, but when you practice and prepare in a very good manner, you can definitely manage the time problem which everyone has. Now, selecting the passage, I would say that when you read the headings, the topic of each passage, you will understand like what is the passage is all about, right? So you will get an idea that this passage is something like that. So you can simply guess what it could be. So selecting the passage, which one to do first, then the second, then the third, is a good option to save time. So, but still, when you take a passage which you are somewhat familiar, but you find it very difficult, don't waste time. Please go to the next passage, right? And the next passage. So time, speed and accuracy are the very important things you need here for IELTS reading part. So when you select a question, when you select a passage, then the next task is read the questions, because for every passages the questions are divided into 12, 13 or 14, maximum 13 questions from a single passage, right? So read the entire questions altogether, because mainly the questions are divided into 3 sections. One category, another category, another category. For example, you have multiple choice questions, you have true, false, not given, you have fill up, you have heading, you have fill up the portions and all, right? So from the 13, which one you are familiar, you find it easy, select that questions first and read. That is the thing which I told you, that first read the questions and try to do the question which you are very much comfortable, which you find very much easy. Probably for some you will have a kind of idea how to do the fill up part easy. For some it might be paragraph, finding the headings from paragraph. So which one you find it easy, select that questions first. So by doing such, you will get an idea for about the passage, right? So the benefit of reading the total questions, which means from a passage there, just say 13 questions, right? When selecting the entire questions, you will get a very somewhat a vague idea regarding what is the passage. So after reading the questions, please underline the keywords from the questions, articles, adjectives, ears, such kind of things. When you skim the passage, do the same procedure, like underline the ears, the adjectives, somewhat words very similar, which means definitely synonyms, because you can expect the synonym usage very common in reading part. For example, in the passage, in the question, it is mentioned that color, say color, and you are searching for the term color, but remember, you need the content, the context related to something related to color. In the passage, it will be clearly mentioned different array of shades, which is equivalent to color. So when you're focusing on that particular term, definitely in the passage it will be something different. So remember what is the question, understand the question and search for the same thing in the passage. And remember, definitely yes, the passages are meant to distract you, to make you confused. So they use lots of adjectives, adverbs, pronouns and everything to distract your question, your thoughts. So it is very, very important that you should understand the passage very clearly, which we find it very difficult because of the lack of time. So understand the question first, then jump into the passage and do it. Remember, 15 minutes for one passage, 15 minutes for another, and the 15 minutes. So total 45 minutes. So the rest 15 minutes, when you go for the exams, the rest 15 minutes, you can do the undone, the left answers, you can do it. You're getting another time to do the same. So you can do the same procedure and jump and you will get the answers. Target 34, 35 answers. And remember, when you practice it in a very good manner, in a very effective manner, by managing the time, understanding the vocabulary and all those things, of course you will get 9 out of 9. Because here in our institute we do the same thing, and students are getting very good score with their consistency, with their resilience and everything. And remember one more very important thing. When you do a passage, after doing the passage, please spend time to analyze the passage, because it is very, very essential what happened to you, where you lost the answer, what was the main answer, what was the exact answer, how did it come. All those things you should understand. And please note down the new vocabulary which you get from the new passage, because it can enhance your vocabulary, one thing, and you will definitely understand your mistakes. So while doing the next reading, definitely you can rectify the mistake which you have done here. So these are a few tips and tricks how to do the reading passage. So the approach is very important, which is psychological. So guessing would be a very good option. And there are lots of other tips related to the particular questions and all, which we will be uploading in the next video. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you later. Thank you.